Hi guys, welcome back to Source of Imagination and Serenity Shed, my summer house. Today it's extremely humid and I've got a bee come visiting me and yeah, I feel like I'm melting. But I've come outside anyway because it's just as warm inside as it is out. Anyway, I was going to talk about today, I bought this little set of drawers. But I thought they were bigger, but actually they really suit because they are small. But obviously I don't like the colour of them. So I've got some acrylic paints here online and I'm going to paint it today. I've got lots of different colours here. And I've also got some paintbrushes, but this, I made this holder out of a scent booster. Just cut the top off and I'm going to paint that as well later on actually, and put maybe some little gems on it and make it look a bit pretty. But I've got some paintbrushes here, so I hope this works. Anyway, I'm going to go for sort of earthy colours. I think I've put some of this down so I don't want to get it onto my I'll move it back a bit actually. I don't really want to get it onto my, I'll take that off, would be a good idea, onto my paper, onto my material. Now I'm scrunching everything up here now. Let's have a go. I'm such a fiddly person. fiddly messing up things. Right, so anyway, I'm going to bring my chair in a little bit more. And I'm going to paint it. So I'm going to take the drawers out, I think. So they all come out. And I'll paint each drawer. And then that separately. So we'll see how we go with painting these and I'll come back to you. Right, so I'm just painting this now on the outside. I'm hoping it's going to take, because some plastics, acrylic paint doesn't do too well on, and hopefully it'll dry pretty quick. So see how we go. Painting this on now. I don't mind if it's looking rough looking, because I want it to kind of look like that anyway, give it a bit sort of texture. I'm just doing the sides first because I really don't know how much paint I've got. So it's already starting to dry on that side. So I'll try a bit more, just put some paint there, switch it out a bit. Got the paint down the bottom here. It's been quite hard to open actually. I'm going to put that there. A little bit of paint here. Tiny little paints, but it might be enough. I'm lucky. See how we go. I'll do all the outsides first and then we'll see how we do. I think that will cover all of that side, definitely. I always seem to get, why is it when I paint I always get paint on me? It's always the same, always the same. Anyway, I'll carry on with this and I'll come back later, guys. Okay. Well, I've managed to paint the boxes pretty much green. I'm just going to let them dry now. Just cleaning my paintbrush up here, and as you can see I've got paint on me as I usually do, end up messy. Well, I'm going to put some other colours on here, not just the green. I think I'm going to add some brown and maybe a bit of black, maybe a little bit of yellow, we'll see, here and there, and just sort of like make it a little bit more wild looking, you know. I thought about doing a log, but I don't know, I just wanted to put a base coat of green on at the moment. And in the drawers I might find some felting later and stick that in as well. But, you know, just a basic white, boring little shelf thing can turn into something a little bit more special, hopefully. So, yeah, I'll be back again soon. Well, I've continued to paint round. I've done a base coat in green like this, as you can see, like this at the back here on this one. And then I've basically put different colours on and just gone over them. I've done an example here so you can see. Just give me a second here, it's a bit fiddly. I've just put some little dots on like that, and I will show you now. I'll just move the camera around, so you get some idea as to how I'm doing it. So basically I've put some different colours on. I've got sort of yellow or ochre, a burnt umber, a yellow and a black here, and basically I just take my paintbrush and I just kind of mix it in. So I might put a little bit in here, a bit of a dark tone here, and then put some orange, and then put that in to give it a light tone, and just kind of mix it all in together, so it gives it a nice sort of thing. And if I've left anything with a bit of green coming through, it doesn't really matter, but it just gives it that kind of nice sort of, I don't know, sort of burnty finish, a kind of woody finish. I quite like that actually. You know, it doesn't matter if it's a little bit, try and smooth it out, because that's the side bit really, if you can, a little bit down here. You won't really see that bit unless you're pulling the drawer out, but yeah, that kind of thing. So you get that kind of effect, kind of finish it off a little bit. And if you're not happy with that, you know, say this is the front, and you think, oh, I want a bit more colour here, a little bit more yellow, just put a little bit more yellow on, maybe a little bit more orange, like that. And just kind of just give it a little bit of a mix. Oh, that didn't come out too good, that one. Put a bit more on yellow on, should I say. Let's put a bit more on there. I'll give that a bit of a mix in now, so it just gives it a little bit more colour here and there. But yeah, you know, so that is basically, that's what I'm doing to just give it, well, make a white box a bit more interesting. See you later. Right guys, well, I've painted most of it now, and whilst I was waiting, I thought, well, I'm not going to waiting for it to dry. I mean, I wasn't going to waste my time, so with my other acrylics I thought I'd just paint a little picture, which I thought was quite okay. And you know, and I thought, well, because I had this little this picture frame again, I purchased from a thrift shop, charity shop. I think it only cost me about £1. It's lovely, it's really heavy as well, and it's got twinkles on, as you know I like twinkles. So I think I might stick that picture in there, I don't know yet. But anyway, I'm just leaving this little bit to dry down the bottom here. It does take a little while to dry, but as you can see it's pretty much dry now. I don't know if you can see that, but I quite like the effect on it, you know. Does go in and out, and I'm just gonna like maybe twinkle it up a bit. I wanted some silver, but I can't find my silver. It's right at the back of my shed, and it's so hot. I don't think I'm gonna go out and get. I think I'll do some gold. So I might just put a little bit of fairy glitter on, as we have. And I also have some flowers and greenery, if I can find greenery down here. Oh, excuse me a minute. Some of this stuff that I showed earlier in another blog, and obviously this is very nice as well, so I might put some of that on the top there, so I'll glue it on. So I'll show you when I finish, guys. Thank you for watching again. I'll carry on, I'll add it on the end. Well, I was thinking also, what could I put atop this? And I thought, well, my acer's pretty much died outside, which is really a shame, and I do have to get rid of it. So I thought, well, maybe I could just take some of the little twigs off of it and make a little nest, because I have some of these little birds here and I've got an odd one, and maybe I could put him on the top. So I now managed to make my little bird nest using little bits I took off my dead acer. So I've just kind of glued it together and made a little nest. I have a little bird to go on top. Excuse the noises. Every time I record there's some noise going past. Yeah, I think it looks quite good actually. So yeah, I'm just letting everything dry at the minute, and I'll just put the finishing bits of decoration and maybe a little bit of sparkle on my little birdie. I have that little yellow one up here. I think I'm going to put him on, maybe. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Anyway, I'll be back again soon. Well, after a little bit of time, I've decided to stick these on. I will take the drawers out tonight just to make sure that they dry properly, but I've just put them in so you can actually see what it looks like when it's finished. I'll just turn it around a little bit onto the side. And we've got the little bird and bird. I might put some legs in there and make some little legs and stick them in, but this is just so you can see. Sorry, that's my son. Yeah, so yeah, I think from a plain, boring, white little set of drawers to go on your desktop, I'm going to put some felting probably in there. I think that looks a lot nicer. What do you think? Please leave your comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you very much. I just wanted to add on the end, I forgot to put this bit in, but I will paint a little bit of this gold glitter on here and there, and you'll probably see it on my desk at some point.